And now let's talk some more kids chat, right? Jumping Kids, an NGO that gives accessibility to prosthetics for underprivileged amputees, and we know that very much they need that in that space. They focus on giving kids the gift of mobility through their fantastic work.
And kids now have the chance to be reintegrated into schools with access to sport, giving them the confidence to tackle each day at school.
Jumping Kids is a non-profit organisation that focuses on disabled kids, specifically with amputations or limb deficiencies, and we help them with supply and maintenance of equipment, access to education and access to sports. So Jumping Kids has 3 pillars. The mobility side is supplying equipment, and the challenges that come with supplying equipment are in the costs of that equipment and making sure that the kids are able to see a prosthetist and have regular maintenance, which allows us to maintain the equipment and make sure that everything's working correctly all the time.
To make a prosthesis, it's not just the actual making of a leg, but it's a holistic approach where we have to get everybody's buy-in into this dream. It has to be the user or the child that needs to have the ability to use a prosthesis or crave the ability to be mobile and active. And it's not just like making a leg and putting it on and the kid goes on. It's about the whole process of making decisions when they are preschool and making changes in conjunction with the treating doctor and the rehab team on what is our approach going to be when they are early teens and what to do when they're late teens.
Within education, it's about access to education, making sure that these kids are given access to mainstream education and can go to school with, able-bodied kids as well. That can be a challenge because schools that may not have the facilities to deal with it or have never dealt with it before and don't know how to cope.
When we talked about Jumping Kids, it was just to create an opportunity for children to get a prosthesis to go to school. And education, I believe, is the only way for us to change the way things are going in South Africa, if we educate these kids.
Within sports, again, it's access. It's making sure that the kids can take part in sports and there's an opportunity for them to try something new. The job does come with a lot of challenges, but those challenges are definitely outweighed by the impact and the success stories that we see from the kids.
I've had my prosthetic for 17 years. It has helped me a lot in walking, running, because I've been in a wheelchair for 5 years. Then we found the Jumping Kids, then they gave us the leg. And since then I could swim, I could run, I could join a lot of activities. I am studying to be in business management, but my dream is to be a Paralympian.
I've had my prosthetic leg for 5 to 6 years now because I was amputated at the age of 5 in 2010. As a 5-year-old kid, it's not easy to just lose one of your limbs just like that. It was hard at first, but I'm not a kid to be brought down that easily. So I was depressed for a short period of time, but I got through it. Then I managed to focus on the more important things. When I received my first prosthetic, I had no plans until I met Johan, and then Johan introduced me to athletics. And then athletics just opened a whole lot of doors for me. And it just became a chain reaction into what I am today.
So, yeah, Prosthetic has been a youngster. When I met him the first time, he was a little busy boy, and now he's a grade 9 pupil and he's doing well academically wise and sport wise. And I think he's such an example to a lot of other kids out there, not just disabled kids, but also able-bodied kids. What is possible if you focus on what you would like in life. Yeah, when we talk about the future of Jumping Kids, it's absolutely essential that we get buy-in from more people. We have this dream to build a center of excellence or have an area where we could make prosthesis for kids at a bigger scale and get the kids involved, in their dreams.
Oh, Oh, what a
man.
great initiative from Jumping Kids, of course, really beautiful. And I mean, to give kids the freedom of movement is really, really special.
It's life-changing. It's so empowering. Let us know what you thought of that and the amount of work that those guys are putting in. Hashtag Expresso Show. Lots more chatting around kids, right, and the home this morning here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And you're just in time for your dose of Feel Good. We'll see you just after this.